Good call, Lion King. Good call. So, guys, welcome back to a Thursday night edition of TSW Wrestling. What is going on, Eagle Star? Welcome to the stream. We've had about an hour or so of technical difficulties, so it only makes sense that we would start the show muted. Touche, computer. But let's start getting into this and see what is going on. Now, I'm going to tell you, tonight is going to be quite an interesting night. Might be a quick night. I don't know how the matches are kind of set up. It might be a little quicker than most, but it might not. We'll have to see how things go. But we have not heard from the commissioner in quite some time. So Commissioner Cena wanted to come out and talk about, in 1 week's time almost, little more than a week, but we only have one more Monday Night Wrestling, a Thursday Night Wrestling, and then we are into the TSW Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. There's going to be a lot of title defenses leading up to that event. We initially thought that Shyanne and Ozzy were going to face off for the world title, but it might not be Ozzy. Maybe it is. We still have some time, so we're going to have to find out about that. Tonight, however, GC Rock will be defending his title against Cross. So we're going to want to watch that. Shyanne will be defending her Intercontinental Women's Championship tonight as well. TV titles on the line. I believe the tag team titles are on the line as well. And Simba will put his light heavyweight title on the line tonight as well. And plus, Frankie Two Fingers called it last week, but we are not going to let the match stand between Dave and Herbie. That is 2 times now the referee has missed a call, and so they will wrestle for a 3rd time here tonight. So that is quite a bit of news from the commissioner, but he did say that tonight the Horsemen will handle their business. Herbie again. Might have to change Herbie's name to Cat. He seems to have multiple lives. So, and that is going to be the first thing we see tonight, is Herbie and Dave getting it on. And remember what this is for. This is for Herbie to have a chance to call his shot at which Horseman he wants to take on to fight. Now, he fought Ghost already, a little controversy in that match. Well, more like controversy with the Horsemen that night. The Horsemen decided if this ever happens, this is how we're going to do it. So they decided to test it out on Herbie. But this is not going to be a normal thing. It's not going to be a thing where anybody who beats Dave, now they get the shot at being a Horseman. One, the Horsemen have to agree that they are Horseman material. Then they have to fight Dave. And then they get to call their shot on whose spot they're trying to take. And I'm pretty sure the tag team titles are on the line. I really enjoyed that last tag team match that the Horsemen won. So I'm hoping they're on the line again tonight. We do have to look at Herbie's interest, though, and fix this NXT thing.
Is a no-holds-barred match. Making his way to the ring from London, England, weighing in at 259 pounds, Herbert.
Herbie got on his leather jacket, Fight the Power, should be interesting. He's trying to fight the power he's trying to become right now, though. Trying to become a horseman. Now, it's happened twice already. We're going to have to keep our eye on what happens at the end of this match. Either way, to be honest.
His opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 220 pounds, Dangerous Dave.
Dave deciding to wear his horseman outfit tonight. I mean, as the leader of the horsemen. Not exactly his fault. I just didn't realize that wasn't happening until last time, so. But he's got his stuff on tonight. If you notice, every one of the horsemen actually wear a slightly different color, so. That was not done on accident. What's going on, Digital? We have heard backstage that the tag team of GC Rock and Night Violator, they haven't broke up, but it has changed a little bit, especially with G winning the world title, and I'm told that we will see what that means a little bit later tonight. I don't know what it means, but we'll see. We'll see what it means. Dave getting right to work on Herbie. Herbie down on the ground. And wait, what is this? Dave looks like he's getting ready for something. What is that? Why would Ghost be attacking Dave? Ghost trying to get out of the ring. The referee didn't really see Ghost do anything. He just saw he's in the ring and then watched him get back out. What does that mean? I mean, Ghost is already a horseman. Herbie now taking advantage. Taking advantage of the opening Ghost just gave him. I mean, that's odd, right? I almost think, what's going on, Tim? I almost think that maybe he went after the wrong guy on accident. I mean, I don't know. But Herbie definitely taking advantage of it, taking Dave to task right now. Climbing up to the top. This is stuff we don't normally see from Herbie, though. Anything going off the top rope. And kind of a cross-body clothesline. Don't exactly know what he was doing there. And Herbie now laying the lumber. He did. That's a good point. He just popped in and out just like a ghost. I think Dave saw him, though. If he did, I guarantee the other horseman did. So Dave's starting to fight back now, trying to take back control of this match. After Ghost puts Herbie up in the backpack. He has won matches off of that move. But still. And here it is, the Twisted Tango, Dave's finishing move. And right down on the face, rolls him up, and there it is again, 2. This time he kicks out, but how does the referee not see this? Unbelievable. Herbie's foot clearly in the ropes, but this time, unlike the last 2 times, Herbie is kicked out. Herbie now fighting back, trying to gain the advantage in this match, but Dave not having it. Dave stays in control, whips him into the corner, and a big knee right up under the chin, and in classic Horseman fashion, that's almost Ric Flair-esque, dirtiest player in the game, right? The Horsemen were not, almost took a page out of Father Time's playbook, put him in the crossface, but didn't do it. And that is Herbie's finishing move. Herbie rolls him up. 1, 2, and kicks out in 2. Herbie cannot believe it. Now setting up again. And there it is again, 2 in a row. Roll save up for a second time. 2, 3. And I guarantee you, all that did was set up a match between Ghost and Herbie.
Herbert, the Ghost.
Herbert the Ghost. That's weird. That's weird, though. You know what I mean? I don't think there's going to be any choice in who calls what. It's either the Ghost. Either Ghost is probably out for attacking Dave. We're gonna have to. I'll keep my ear out for what's going on. But that was definitely strange. Ghost jumping in the middle and attacking Dave, and Horseman in back-to-back matches now. Going to go up against Cecil Davis and Kempty Watson. Tag team titles are on the line for this match. Well, what happened was Ghost came out in towards the beginning of the match. Dave was definitely on top, and Ghost came out, hit Dave with a move, and jumped out of the ring. So I'm pretty sure Herbie's going to have his shot, but he's going to have his shot at Ghost. But then what happens if Ghost wins? I don't think Horsemen are going to stand for Horsemen attacking Horsemen, right? That's not how that works. Like right now, Herbie's not a Horseman, right? They're just fighting. They can respect that. I don't think they're going to let this one go. We'll have to see what happens, though. Yeah, I don't think that's over by a long shot. But that does set up a match. And did you see it again? Herbie's foot again was in the ropes. Now, he kicked out, but the referee again didn't call. And I'm starting to think that Horsemen be paying them referees. You know what I mean? Either that or Cena maybe have something to do with it. The Hit Squad making their way down to the ring. Cecil Davis won back the championship from the New World Order, the hardcore title. And I am sure that'll be on the line before too long. But we are really 8-9 days away, like eight days and some hours away from the brand new game coming out. So we have a Monday Night Wrestling, a Thursday Night Wrestling left, and to finish Season 1, the pay-per-view, which will be TSW Bash at the Beach. Yeah. It's supposed to be fixed in the new game, so I'm kind of looking forward to that being fixed. Now, the brand new Tag Team Champions, you see they have already wiped the NWO paint off of those title belts. They are nice and shiny once again, making their way down to the ring. The Four Horsemen. And last thing I heard was this is the worst town that Rowdy's ever been in. Colorado Springs, Colorado. Now, this should be a good match, but once again, if you see a lot of our tag teams, it's a lot of light heavyweights, right? With Rowdy being a heavyweight. Then we have a few that are some heavyweights and super heavyweights.
The real deal, Cecil Davis. The Phantom, Kempty Watson. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 429 pounds, the real deal, Cecil Davis, and the Phantom, Kempty Watson, the Hit Squad.
And I hope that gets fixed too. The announcer's little glitches.
Cecil Davis, the Phantom, Kempty Watson, and their opponents, at a combined weight of 527 pounds, they are the Tag Team Champions, Andrew Justice and Rowdy, the Four Horsemen.
Yeah, I would say that her mouth should probably be moving. For sure. That's that magic trick. Those are not the droids you're looking for, right? Tag team titles on the line. The Hit Squad versus the Four Horsemen. That's exactly right. Welcome to the stream, Rowdy. You made it just in time. Now, what's funny, though, Kempty is actually a true cruiserweight. His weight is below 200. I think it is right at 205 pounds, which it has to be. Cecil, though, light heavyweight. Eagle, actually light heavyweight. He looks like the smallest, but I found I had to do some research. He is not quite the smallest. And then, of course, Rowdy. Rowdy, one of the big men in the game. Oh, Cecil jumps up, reverses it off the ropes. And now puts him in the old Steiner in that recliner position. Eagle not having it. Way too early. Fights out of it and throws Cecil down to the ground. Cecil does it again, but delivers a big right hand in the back of the head, whips him into the corner, and might be getting Kempty. And no, Eagle stops that from happening. And now Eagle looks like he's going to walk him over to the corner and maybe try to get Rowdy involved in this right now. And it's funny, like if you really look at it, they're backwards. Like it really should be Cecil, you know, as far as the matchup goes, trying to take on Rowdy versus Kempty trying to take on Rowdy. But if you're in TSW wrestling, you're probably pretty tough anyway. So anybody can win on any given Monday night, Thursday night, or Sunday night. And every other day of the week. That's the beauty of it. So what I tried to do is I tried to get my green screen out to get it working. Couldn't get it to do it, so touche to the green screen. Holy Moses! What? So Kempty throws Rowdy out of the ring. Cecil jumps down to avoid the collision. Kempty then goes up and over, misses Rowdy, hits Cecil first, knocks Cecil down. Everybody was jacked up. Everybody's all jacked up on Mountain Dew on that one. Yeah, now is that going to come back to play a part? Remember, the Horsemen don't really care. They can't lose the titles on a count out. Although he does have to get back in the ring at some point. Oh, that isn't good. I'm going to let you guys vote. Because that's a glitch. So I'm going to let you guys vote right now. Do we restart the match or do we let it stand? Either way, I'm fine. I would say it if it went the other way too. Like, it doesn't matter. Either way, like he tried to throw him back into the ring. He hit the thing and you know what I mean? And I'm pretty sure I know what the Horsemen are going to say. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider now in the chat. I'm going to tell you. You saying don't restart the match? Or do restart the match? You got no restart. No restart. Okay. Hey, that's fair enough. You're in the thing. Yep, you're in the thing. We'll do it. Moving on. No, I agree. I completely agree. And if it was a thing where I wouldn't even bring it up, but if it was a thing where you meant to do that, like you did whatever and you slam them, it's 9, you jump in the ring, and that was meant to, I wouldn't even have offered it. That's a funny glitch in this game where when you see where the wrestler's standing in the ring, like on the outside of it, if he wasn't there and he tried to throw him into the ring, he would go in. The computer doesn't recognize the guy that's standing there, but it won't let him go in. So that's the only reason I brought it up. But I agree. So, congratulations to the Horsemen. They retained the titles, and I'm pretty sure that is true. That is a true thing. It does make that into a story, believe you me, because there will be a rematch. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. And it all fits pretty good into how the story's going right now. Oh, yeah, either way that would have went. Either way that goes, like the belts say TSW. Both teams TSW, too. But the belts stay with the Horsemen. This is a pretty cool arena. Like, I am not a... You know, guys, I'm a huge fan of the NWO. I'm not a fan of this NWO, but it's a pretty cool arena for the NWO.
From St. Louis, Missouri, the Anarchist, Z. Davis.
Zoey Davis making her way down the ring. Now, Cecil Davis is her dad, technically, who was wrestling in the last match. Who is our current TSW Hardcore Champion. Just so you guys know how people make it in the game. Yeah, and that is true. And that's what I was saying during the match. Horsemen don't care. You know, some people may be like, oh, I want to win the right way. Horsemen just want to win at any cost.
And introducing the challenger from Leeds, England, the Prodigy, Jessica.
The Prodigy, Jessica, Jane's daughter, making her way down to the ring and I think getting one of her real first title shots. I mean, strong title shots, not like the Survival, not a specialty title shot, but one of the solid, real foundational title shots that we have. So it's right. I get what you're saying. I think there is. But I like the Horsemen because they think there isn't. And I love the NWO because they also think there isn't. But in real life, I think there is. Like, I go against the two things that I really, really love. I love the Horsemen. I love the New World Order because of their attitude and how they do things. When they were pure. When the Horsemen are pure, and they were mainly pure the whole time, right? What an entrance that is. That's a lot of pyrotechnics. And when the NWO is pure, when it was the Wolf Pack, when it was the early days of the New World Order, you know, when it was the top guys. It should always be the top guys. The New World Order should always... There shouldn't have been like a B team and a whatever else and a, you know, where you had all those guys. I didn't like it. I didn't like that at all. That's when I stopped. That's when I started not liking it. And then they brought out the Wolfpack to fight the whoever's. I know all the wrestlers, but still, I don't think most people even knew who was in the New World Order.
And introducing the challenger from Austin, Texas, the Rebel M. Watson.
Now, I'll tell you one of the surprising things. In almost every other universe that I have, Misti Watson is one of the top women's wrestlers. For some reason, though, so far in TSW, she has not done that. Matter of fact, Ozzy does what Misti does in every other universe that I've ever had. And you would think that it would be size, or Father Time. Father Time's another good example. You think it would be size, or it would be ratings, or it would be something. It is not. It is very hard to explain, at least in this game. And I don't know if it'll be the same in 22. But rating, yeah, it plays a role, right? Size plays a role. Movesets play a role. But somehow you find this perfect blend of things.
And introducing
like Father Time.
From Toronto, Ontario,
Phoenix.
Canada,
Phoenix is
she
the other one.
The women's television champion. The phenomenal one, Fenwick.
Phoenix in two other universes that I have can't be beat. She hasn't quite had that same success in TSW yet. But she is the only three-time champion. She has won the television title 3 times. So, we will see. And that's kind of what I love about this game. There's no way. You can't predict who's going to win this or not going to win this. Or we all have the people we root for and we hope, I hope they win. I hope these guys win. I hope all those guys win. Or I hope all these girls win. But we don't know, and I love it. So this should be a really good match. This is an elimination match. So 3 people are going to have to get beat for this to happen. And there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going on right now. And I'm constantly tweaking it too. If somebody's got too much of a losing streak, I try to tweak a couple things about it. Not a bunch of stuff, because I don't even know, like, if it ever works or if it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But wrestlers evolve, their outfits evolve, everything evolves. That's what I try to keep it. I try to keep it fresh. Try to keep everybody evolving. And here's the backwards thing of all of this. I started with 2k20. If you ever get a chance to buy that, don't. It is the most broken thing on the planet. It is the worst broken mess ever. Graphics are amazing if you can get it to work, right? So then, so I spent $100 on that. So I spent $100 on that. And less than 2 weeks later, I end up spending $100 on 2K19. There are things that I love about 2K20. I think those things will come back to 2K22, which will be nice. But even the people that watched on my channel, watched my first 3 episodes, which was 2K20, when they saw this version of the wrestling, like graphics and everything, they said that this was way more immersive. I agree. But there are things and are limiting factors that I can't do in this game that you can't do in 2K20 if it doesn't crash, and it always crashes. That's why I gave up. I was so pissed off. So I spent $100 on this game. Probably over $100. Probably about $130. I spent about 120 on the other game, about 130 on this game in a 2-week time period. I just spent about 130 on the new one that's coming out. But I say all that, though, to say this. I really hope that 2K22, if anything else, they haven't said a lot about the creation suites and about the whatever. I just hope that it allows me to bring you guys a better product. That's what I hope. 1, 2, so above all else, that's the one thing that I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. On the day, though, that it comes out, oh, big backbreaker by Misti. Phoenix now delivering a series of forearms, whips her into the corner, elbow, off the rope, and kind of a spear-like maneuver. Choke slam, Zoey off the top rope on Misti, and I've got a funny feeling that while we've been talking, a great match has been going on and things have been happening. But kind of the cool thing that I didn't realize, I didn't think about this, you can only do 7 matches, 6 to 7 matches in 2K19. You can do 9 matches in 2K22. Or in 2K20, and so I hope that continues in 2K22 is what I'm saying. There are some things that I hope happen. On the day it releases, not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, I will be on all day long doing nothing but creating. Probably not on the TSW channel, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and you want to see that, you may want to go subscribe to on the channel so that we can do that. You guys can help me out too. 2 count by Jessica on Phoenix. Zoey rolls up Misti. But Misti kicks out, so does Phoenix. Phoenix, the current television champion, whipped into the corner, and you know the folk, oh, here Phoenix goes. That is her finishing move. There it is. Phoenix rising on Jessica, rolls her up. 1, 2, 3. You don't get that one too often. Misti rolling up Zoey. 1, 2, and Zoey kicks out in 2. What is Phoenix doing? Don't know, but Misti fights out of it. Whips Phoenix. Zoey grabs her, though. Toe grab, and I'm going to tell you, Zoey and Misti have been on the outside of that ring for a very long time. Yeah, I know. I'm like, what is going on with that? Misti going for the tag. Powerbomb. 1, 2. And Phoenix kicks out. Misti holds on. We have seen this happen before. That high up Boston Crab. But Phoenix fights out of it. Zoey waiting on Phoenix, so rolls her up. 1, 2, 3. And now, no matter what happens, we are going to have a new champion. And the New World Order might gain a title belt. We need Misti to come through for us right now and win this title since Phoenix is out. But Zoey kind of sensing that the New World Order can take almost total control of the women's division. Looks like she is kicking it into another gear. And that's what we need Misti to do right now. Kick it into another gear. Misti gives her the old flippity-doo-dah. And Zoey ducks it, knocks Misti down to the floor. Misti, though, gets up and waiting on her, throws her into the thing. Zoey sees it coming, though. And Rot-Row Shaggy. Zoey now setting up. So not as bad as it could have been, but that apparently was a special move, too. That was a weird hurricane run on the outside of the arena. And that wasn't exactly her finishing move, so I don't know what that was all about. Oh, like I'm telling you right now, I got bad knees. You kicked me in the knee like that. I'd have to make sure I was wearing a knee brace if I knew that was the kind of maneuvers you were doing. Misti now looking like she's getting control of this match. Jumps. Oh, big elbow right into the back of Zoey. And now Misti looks like she could be firmly in control, and a huge slam down onto the ground. Looks like she spit on her hand. I thought she was going to, put a little... Oh, and she does put some sink on it. Rolls her up. 1, 2, 3, and TSW at least retains control of the television championship.
Here is your winner and new women's television champion, the Rebel M. Watson.
Yeah, if it couldn't be Phoenix, at least TSW maintains control of the television title. And little sneak peek preview, I am hoping, right now you can only assign 7 titles to a show, but you have to have some overlap to make them all come together, right? Which means you can only have so many titles. But in 2K 20, you can have 7. In this one, you can have 6. The next one, you can have 7. I'm really hoping for 8. And if we can get some more titles, the men are also going to I'm going to bring back the television championship for the guys. Honestly, the television title is one of the best ways for you to start getting recognition, start getting noticed, because it gets defended on television every time there's a television match. Here we go now. It is the light heavyweight title on the line. Simba has got to fight off the New World Order. He's got to do it, right? There's no options. You could almost take, if you just threw you'd have to throw one of these on there, right? Kind of get you a TSW. Because that's S in sign language. So if you kept it like this, maybe, You got the W, right? Maybe the TSW. I can't make the wrestlers do it, but they come out and they'd be like, I'm into this stuff, and I talked to G Talk for all this time, and I forgot again to tell them about the T-shirts. How many of you guys would buy T-shirts?
And it's for the Light Heavyweight Championship.
There you go. How many of you guys would buy T-shirts out of GC Rock's merchandise? Normally, I would have Peyton Hardy escort his tag team partner down, but they have their own tag team entrance. And I love Danny's entrance into the ring in singles, so I just gave him a different tag team partner, or a different person to escort him down to the ring. Hear the songs. New. Because that's, it doesn't come across because it doesn't record that way, but that's no joke. I would too. I'm working on it. I told him, I'm like, you keep all the stuff. I really don't care. What I would want to see is one of the ones that kind of look like the New World Order logo that we have, but says TSW. And not in the black and white. That's too confusing. I would want to see it in the orange and black. Orange logo, black T-shirt, right? Simba, look at Simba. He's shined up. Got to get the hot breath on it, right? Shined up. The lightweight title. Won it from Cameron. Cameron now escorts Danny Ladz down to the ring. Danny Ladz trying to bring it back to the New World Order. The next one that I would buy, if I was just making shirts, right? I know. This is very cool. I would make a 4 Horsemen shirt with what looked like, I would take the wrestlers in the 4 Horsemen, their digital characters, and put the 4 of them on the shirt.
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, the legend, Danny Ladz.
Danny Ladz, New World Order, going up against Simba for the light heavyweight title tonight.
Introducing the champion from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the light heavyweight champion, the King, Silva.
But see, what's crazy, before we start making those shirts, if we do switch games, there's a chance I get into 2K22 and I don't like it. And I keep it right here. So I'm not deleting this game by any stretch. We have to know that first. You know what I mean? I've got all the downloads that I could possibly have to make our wrestlers lined up. I think this week is my double check. I'm going to double check and make sure I got everything so I can, on the day of it, my computer's going to be here. I'm going to be downloading stuff, doing stuff. It's going to be amazing. Or it won't be amazing. One way or the other, something's going to happen. So Danny, if you guys have ever heard him talk, he does stream. He's a small YouTuber like me. I'm not, 200 some people. But he is also from England and was one of my PvP guys on Division 1, right? And we do play from time to time too. He likes to run raids and do the whatever. But, Danny Ladz jumps out. Simba says, no, you don't, mister. But the funny thing about his shirt is he always says, you're a bloody legend, mate. You are a bloody legend. So then you look at his shirt. Funny. Some funny stuff. But I include him in the game too. He was also briefly a part of TSW. He was with us for a little bit. So he's gone on to do some of his own things, which is fine. It's all good, right? But that is really what he looks like on the back of his jacket. That's his logo. Whoa, gets a 2 count on Simba. Didn't see that coming. Thought that I would do a little color commentary instead of play-by-play, but it looks like we better get back to the play-by-play. Danny sets him up. And if you guys don't know what this is called, it's called the Tree of Woe. Anytime a wrestler gets put up that way. And a huge, that might be the most devastating move out of the Tree of Woe that you could possibly have. Simba getting back to his feet. Don't know. It is. Division 1 is harder. There's a skill gap. There's a skill gap in Division 1. That doesn't exist in Division 2, to be honest. Not the same gap. Division 1 skill gap. You practice, you're really good, right? Division 2, it's like this to me. Whoa, does a backflip off the top rope. Looks like he's setting up. Not his finishing move, but it is something he's known for. Does a jumpy neck breaker. Gets Simba back to his feet. Pump handle. Whoa, flip around slam. Rolls the leg. 1. Only a 1 count on Simba. I'm telling you now, Danny Ladz setting up for his finishing move. Called This Is Danny Ladz 1989. Love you, bye. And hits it, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, and almost a 3 count, but still a little bit early in this match. Simba, though, has got to get things rolling. While he's trying to recover, Danny back up on top, and he does it. Pulls up the knee. You saw it coming. Danny still grasping his chest. Simba playing possum, waiting for him. And now off the rope and 2 feet to the back of the back. He could have made that one from about 57 yards. And rolls him down, picks him up, and bam, DDT right into the scunion of Danny. Rolls him up. Here we go. 1, 2. And Danny kicks out, but now we've got ourselves a match. At this point, it's going to be who makes the fewest mistakes. And Simba over the top and power bomb. That could very well do it. If he gets him back in the ring, I would roll him up right now. Simba says no. Whips him into the corner. Throws him out. I don't think Danny sees this coming. And Simba through. And another swinging DDT. Holy cow. That is why they call Simba the king of the jungle. Simba up on the top. Goes for the elbow. Now Simba's finishing move, his real finishing move is off the top rope. And it is called the King's Arrow. Will we see? We haven't seen it yet. Will we see it tonight? Simba recovers quick, jumps up, 2 feet, rolls him up, 1. And only a 1 count. Simba's like, whoa, dog, what do I got to do? What do I got to do here to this guy? Misses with 1 punch. Danny catches him with the other. Simba reverses it back around. Gets him. Again, DDT into the thing. Rolls him up. 1, 2. And I want to see it. I want to see it. Simba wants to see it. I want to see it. Simba trying to get him all pumped up to see the King's Arrow. 2 knees to the back. Is this going to be it? Going up. This has got to be it. Going up to the top rope. Here we go. And tried the King's Arrow. Danny catches him, DDTs him, basically from the top rope, pulls him into the center of the ring, rolls him up. 1, 2, 3, and the NWO comes away with the light heavyweight title. But holy cow, that was so back and forth.
Here is your winner and new light heavyweight champion, the legend, Danny Ladz.
It took Simba going for his finishing move and Danny catching him in the middle of it and DDTing him off the top rope. But I'm going to tell you right now, I may have a little bit of pull with the commissioner. That was a good enough match. I think we're going to run that one back. Maybe even as soon as Monday night. We'll have to see what happens. 2 more matches left tonight. And this was the thing that I heard had happened. I wasn't sure, but now that we can see it, I can let you in on something. I heard that Digital was no longer a part of the Pitbulls. The Pitbulls are still in existence. Don't know who they are, but I know they're still in existence. But the 2 original members of the Pitbulls are no longer in the Pitbulls, obviously. One of them is now a Horseman, and now one of them is a member of a group that GC has formed or expanded from Truth and Consequences to be known as the Corporation. I've heard that we need to pay special attention to GC Rock's entrance with Digital Dogs and Night Violator. Now that we see that he is going to actually come out with them, we can talk about it a little bit. Cross, though, does have a chance tonight as an former Intercontinental Champion to challenge for the world title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
Cross, not a small guy himself. I mean, as far as size goes, this should be fairly even. So it's going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see what happens tonight with Cross. Now, from what I understand, GC Rock formed the Corporation really not to fight against Cross by any means. Cross member TSW, G's more than happy, and that's why he's giving him a title shot. But since it's newly formed, he wanted to make sure and test this out. He wanted to make sure that the Corporation was on the same page before the NWO starts getting their title shots. The commissioner listened to him, doesn't have to, but did. And now here he is. Digital has a slightly different look when making his way down to the ring. I would not mess with any of that. Witcher, welcome to the stream. I was going for Simba to win too. That is crazy. Now, Digital doesn't look any different when he wrestles, but he does look very different when making his way down to the ring. I told you.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 286 pounds, Crush. Introducing the champion from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 310 pounds, he is the world champion, GC Rock.
Now, it's funny, the world title looks very big on Totes, but looks very small on GC Rock. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Here's the other great thing. It doesn't matter if you're on PC. It doesn't matter if you were on Xbox or PlayStation. I'm on PlayStation, obviously, right? Doesn't matter. In 2K22, you can make a wrestler. I can download them. It is cross-share. I don't think it's cross-play, but it is cross-sharing. So anybody who makes anything, we can all download it from every single one of them. Cleat break. Kind of figured that between Cross and GC Rock. GC Rock reverses it around. Big old hammer into the back. But then again, both of them got big old everythings, right? So if you want, I don't care who it is, if you want a wrestler in TSW Wrestling inside of this, all you got to do is tell me what to go download. You make your wrestler, you upload it, I'll go download it. No worries. May look a little bit different once I download them. But you make the wrestler, you're in TSW Wrestling, 100%. No exceptions. Everybody gets to be in who wants to be in, right? If you want me to make it, you'll be in eventually, but who knows when that is? I don't know. So back and forth they go. Kind of the mini Hogan leg drop. We see two different versions of the Hogan leg drop, right? We got the 160 leg drop, we got the mini Hogan leg drop, and then Hogan's leg drop where he comes off the rope and then back on. Again, most of you know this, but I do not play these matches. I don't know who's going to win any more than you do. I'm just the announcer, Frankie Two Fingers. Yeah, it honestly doesn't matter, but I'm telling you, every single week from here on out, there will be a men's and a women's World Tag Team title match, period. Women's didn't make it in tonight for a weird reason, but it's part of the technical difficulties, but there are people that have earned world title shots. I got to get it to them, right? We got to get it to them, and then we'll figure out how it ends up in the pay-per-view event, which is coming next Sunday, will be the pay-per-view, and the game will release early on the 8th, which we'll have early access to, and I will be streaming all day on my channel. So if you're not a member of my channel, you might want to go do that. There's another reason why you may want to go do that if you enjoy this wrestling, the wrestling series. I've heard rumors that it might expand just a little bit. And if it does, it'll be on this channel and my channel. One. Only a 1 count. Cross kicks out. Digital. Oh, GC Rock setting up for his brand new finishing move. Is he going to get it in finally? He does. The Rocky Road. Rolls up cross. High on the leg. 1, 2. And I am shocked that Cross found a way to kick out of that. GC Rock still has the Pebble Buster, which is how he wins a lot of matches. And he still has the Rockopotamus, but now he also has Rocky Road. Cross trying to get this thing turned around right now. Picks up GC Rock, smashes him down to the ground, kind of slows things up a little bit, it looks like. And wait until G gets back to his feet. Grabs him by the throat, not a choke slam, smashes him back down to the ground. And he may be trying to set, no, not yet. G saw that coming, flips him back out of that, picks him up into a sit-down pile driver, raises a fist to the crowd. That's one. Like elbowed forearm, 2, picks him up. G is pumped up like it's nobody's business. And now puts him in the Rockopotamus. Hits him. Will he go for the cover? No, he doesn't. I'm absolutely shocked. Cross recovers in just enough time to get it reversed back around. G says, no thank you, sir. Says, maybe this is what I should have did the first time. Nope. Sits through. And now puts him in that half Boston Crab, kind of high. Cross pulling him across the ring. Gets to the ropes. Referee calls it off. Misses. G up on top, delivering, and splits Cross open. Cross in a lot of trouble right now, but somehow recovers, and now Cross setting up for it. Hits G with the, no he doesn't. G sees the spear coming, grabs him, puts him in a fall away DDT, picks him up, pulls him out, and rolls him up. 1, 2, holy cow. G picks him up, power bomb, goes for the pin. 1, 2, Cross kicks out. I am shocked Cross could even kick out. Gets put in that weird inverted Boston Crab and somehow still fights out of it. G cannot even believe it. Goes to pick him up. Kicks him. Oh my gosh. No way. Puts him in a version of the Rockopotamus. I thought he was going to use his own finishing move against him. And puts him in a version of the Pebble Buster. I meant, G's got so many finishing moves, it's hard to keep track of. Cross.
Here is your winner, and still world champion, GC Rock.
Cross ends up succumbing to GC Rock, and I'm going to tell you what, it is not going to be easy to get that title back out of GC Rock's hands. Remember, technically there's only 3 more episodes after this one left in season 1 before we make the move over to 2K22. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. gonna be crazy. And now, did not see this coming. Savannah, the current world champion and newest member of the New World Order, has only had 2 matches. The first one, she won the TSW Survival title, one of our specialty titles, and in the second one ends up winning the TSW World Championship, so I cannot imagine what she is getting ready to do right now, but she is about to come down to the ring and talk to us about something. Definitely GG's to GC Rock. So Savannah not even bringing down her world title. Look, she's just like, whatever, people, whatever. You can boo, you can cheer, I don't care. I'm the world champion. So Savannah starts talking to us about how nobody thought she would win the world title, and she came out and proved everybody in the TSW universe wrong. She came out, she won the TSW Survival title, which is one of the toughest titles to win. She came out then and beat Ozzy, who had only ever been beaten by one person, and it is the largest woman in the women's division. She had never lost to anybody besides that, but now she had lost to me. So what I want to do right now, Savannah says, is call out Misti Watson. Don't think she was expecting Misti to actually come down to the ring. And Digital, are you talking about you made another character named Angela? Now I'm going to tell you, I've never known Misti to back down from a challenge, and she is not backing down from this one. Tonight, she just became the television champion, and now the world champion's calling her out. She says that's funny that you would want to call me out on the night I win the television title, because I would gladly give up that title to come down here and stomp a mud hole in you. Savannah tells her, she says, hey, that's cute. That's cute that you think you can come down here and stomp a mud hole. But if you wanted to look at the distance between the television title and the world title, that's quite a distance, and maybe you got a little bit more work to do before you come here talking to me like that. Misti tells her, that's funny that you think that, but right here in this ring, I'd rather just prove with my actions that I am world title material. Savannah tells her, you're going to get your chance. And while it might not be tonight, you will get your chance Monday night, because I'm tired of talking. Misti lets her know Monday night it is. She's all in. She said, perfect, then it's set. I'll talk to the commissioner and we'll get this set up. And Misti lets her know she will sign those contracts. No problem. Oh! Savannah gives her a little pop right in the face. And maybe we're not going to wait. Maybe it's just going to happen right now. Flippity-dippity by Misti. Right back into the center of the ring. And didn't see this coming. Savannah with a chin breaker. I don't even think the world title is down here yet. Remember, if you get the game, you don't have to get the most expensive version to make a character and load it up. Whips her into the ring. Goes for a drop kick. Savannah blocks it. Grabs her, throws Misti back in. Big clothesline. And now Savannah delivers another clothesline. Referee finally makes his way down to the ring to break this up. And it is going to be a fight next Monday night. World title, Women's World TSW Championship will be on the line. Savannah will defend it against Misti Watson. But right now, Heather Dozier gets ready in the main event to challenge who is possibly the greatest champion we have ever had. Now, she's never won the world title, but she has the longest streak. Never lost the television title. Ended up winning the Intercontinental title. Had to vacate the television title and has now defended the Intercontinental title twice. This will be number 3. And I think she's got 6 defenses against. So she just doesn't lose titles as of right now. And this would be a good one to get. 2K22, they've changed the scheme kind of back to the old days, where everything is based off grapples and stuff. So it's almost like the classic controllers of all the old video games. Might be worth it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, that is so funny. I forget this every time. I got what I called the money dance, called Gotta Make That Money. You gotta make that money. And that's almost the theme song that she's got. Hers says gotta have that money, but still. That's funny. Miss Totes my goats. Takes my money dance. That's what I call it, my money dance. When I'm at the craps table, making that money. I don't lose money at the craps table, by the way. So makes her way down to the ring, getting her shot at the Intercontinental title against, again, who could be one of the greatest champions, men or women. And unfortunately, she is a part of the New World Order, and that is Cheyenne Davis. Absolutely. I'll tell you, the funny thing is, I honestly don't play a lot of the game either. I do play it, don't get me wrong, but I don't play a lot of it. I do this way more, even when I'm not on stream. I do this to see how it's going to kind of play out, not the actual show, but the dark shows with different wrestlers, putting them against to make the better shows, right? This is typically what I do, and I've done since I was a very little kid. At the computer, play the computer. That way it's random. The only difference is now I'm bringing it to you and actually commentating on the thing that I'm seeing. Look at that. We got to get that title belt back into our grasp and then clean up these title belts. Get the New World Order paint off of them. Witcher, you can really just send me a message. Ask Digital. Digital kind of saw what I did, and then he wanted to change some things, and we did. I've made every single one of these wrestlers but 2 of them. Kedri, which you didn't see tonight. Eagle. I did some things to him, but I didn't make them.
Introducing the challenger from Huntsville, Alabama, Lightning Heather D.
But every single ring, every single wrestler, every single title belt that you see in TSW wrestling, I made it.
Introducing the champion from Jersey City, New Jersey. She is the Women's Intercontinental Champion, the Maniac, Shy Girl Davis.
So either I know you, and for real, or you're in TSW. Or I just completely made you up based on saying you were like Diamond Dallas Page's kid. I'm serious. If you ever get a chance, seeing what you see right here, go back to my first video and then watch it. You will be blown away how far we have come. I didn't just start making wrestlers be like, man, I'm amazing at this. They were terrible if you look at them. But I think we got better, and I think we got better and better and better, and we kept learning things, and then I kept making everybody better, and that's why I keep tweaking things. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. It's like what my passion is, bringing it to you guys so you guys can enjoy it too. And I'm really glad you guys do enjoy it. So tonight, TSW has a chance to bring back another championship to our side. NWO, they got one up on us so far. It's not over yet. But we have a chance to bring home another title. And we really need to make some inroads, TSW, in the women's division. Yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, I bought a hockey game to learn about hockey more. What was that? She rolled up one side of her, got to the top, rolled down another side, then slammed her into the ground. That's just crazy. I've never seen that. Shin butt, I wouldn't even call that quite the head butt, but shin butt. Heather rolls up Cheyenne, gets a 1 count, and she kicks in. She kicks out. I'll do that. Now, it won't be the next 3 episodes, but I will do that. I've got your name down, so you will be. And I'm really trying not to make any more. I've done it all the way up until a couple days ago, but I keep making wrestlers, but that just means I've got to make more wrestlers in 2K22, which is coming out next Tuesday, which I will start making the wrestlers again and then start introducing them back in over the course of every single episode. So, what is Cheyenne doing? Oh, hits her with the 8-second ride is what she's doing. She was like, hey, I'm going to hit you with this. 1, 2, 3. And Cheyenne, in quick order, again, defends the title. And I don't think she's lost. I don't think she's lost one title. You know what's funny, Lion? I have heard more and more and more about that. More and more people doing that. What's crazy, I've probably gamed since I was 2-3 years old. And I know everybody's like, oh, game my whole life. No, for real. My mom can tell you the story. Ah, I see what the problem is. Okay, we will figure that. If you're in TSW's come on, guys, what a Discord. I'm in the Discord. My Discord name is the same as my PSN. ToastMaGoat01. You can send me a private message or at ToastMaGoatsMe in one of the things. But yeah. So that is the easiest way to get a hold. But I have no doubt game. Before the Atari, they had this paddle with a little knob on it, and they had like tennis and whatever, and you hit a ball back and forth across the screen. That's what I did as a little kid. My mom was like, whatever. Then when the Atari came out, my mom bought me an Atari. And I'm telling you right now, we were poor as crap. But she bought me an Atari, and then I'm playing one button, one whatever. And all my buddies, we'd figure out who was the leader of our gang on the Atari by who could flip asteroids, right? I maintained the leader for a long time. So, I am with you, but now gaming at 50 and getting into it, man, it's just fun. And it's so different now. I can game from my own room right here, and we can hang out and chill out and drink beers, right? I can hang out with you guys. You guys could be sitting in England and Ireland and Korea, Germany. Doesn't matter. I'm in the U.S. You can be sitting in another state. You could be sitting across the street from me. I wouldn't even know it. But we can hang out and play video games together and enjoy what's going on here. So yeah, kind of crazy. And Pong, yeah, Rowdy knows what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. So, but yeah, love it. I love that you guys are doing the thing. We have 3 more episodes in season 1, a Monday Night Wrestling, a Thursday Night Wrestling, and TSW's Bash at the Beach, and then we will kick off WWE 2k19. We will start recreating everything. And when we recreate enough to actually be able to start doing shows again, we'll start doing that again. Should only take me a week or 2, I hope. Fingers crossed. And, yeah, I'm excited about all this, guys. Super excited. I have a funny feeling, and I'll just let everybody in on this one. I have a funny feeling that this is going to start branching off and expanding a little bit. So, if you're not a subscriber to the TSW channel, make sure you subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you might want to do that if you like the wrestling stuff. All you gotta do is click on my name. I'm not that hard to find. And we will see you guys maybe as early as tomorrow night. I've got to get writing some stuff to make sure based on the stuff that happened tonight. But hopefully tomorrow night we will start doing this again. Monday, Thursday, and then on Sunday, and then Tuesday kicks off the new game. So guys, from TSW Entertainment, we will catch you all in the next one. Peace.